Welcome back to All the Mods, episode 33, I think it is. It's been a few days since we last recorded. Not much has happened. We kind of just let this run. We got more fissile fuel, and I also started building, rebuilding the reactor, the small little 5x5 one we have. This one is 32 by 32, and as I started to build it, I was like, you know what? This is actually a lot of resources, so I didn't finish it offline. It's looking absolutely insane, though. Like, look at all that. Look at that. Look how big that is. I'll make that a thumbnail. So we're gonna kind of make a little journey on infinite power, because it's really simple to get power in this game. What we're gonna do in this episode, well, I feel like for the most part we've actually done everything, but we do have one limiting factor that's kind of preventing us from actually progressing. And we ran into this last episode when my singularities randomly disappeared. Now my game's lagging. When my singularities were disappeared, basically, I thought something was wrong. I thought they just despawned. But what it turns out is there's actually, we've maxed out the channels on our AE2 network. If we go, like, I think it's here, maybe this one, 32 of 32. So something here, I'm lying crazy. Something here is not connected to our main system. So what we're gonna do is, I made some more controllers. ME controller, about a stack of them. I think it's probably too much, honestly. But we're gonna remake and rewire this entire thing. We'll probably put it underneath, I think. I feel like right here would be cool. Let's see. Like right here, probably. Because it doesn't need to be massive. And with messing around with everything, we actually, this does look a bit different from last time. We finally have enough emerald to make the last emerald compressed block. If I can stop, I don't know why I'm lagging. I think there's just too much going on in this world. We can make this compressed block like this. Boom. And let's go over to this chest over here and take these 4 items. And with this, we can make the dimensional seed. Dimensional seed. Yeah, there it is. We can finally make this next part of the ATM stuff. We've completed 2 of the 10 required parts. Now I'm trying to think, is maybe upgrading this is something I do offline. Maybe what we could probably do is start at least, I think like making it up and above like right here would be a cool thing. Like let's look at the A2. I think there's a photo of how big you can make it. Where is it? The controller. Right here. It did say the controller can be up to 7x7x7, and size can come in any freeform arrangement within the maximum size. So we have 7x7, that's 40. Do we have enough? Probably. So that's what we came up with. I'm pretty sure you can add more in here to connect it, but I don't want to risk it not working, so maybe that's something we do afterwards. This is obviously more than enough. We don't actually need that many channels, or at least I don't think we do. We probably will at some point, but that's not a concern right now. So let's grab some condense. Like this looks awful. I'll definitely have to redo this. Let's get some condensed smart cables and hook this up. So right now we only actually have one color of cable, and you can have multiple. I think we're gonna have to break this, unfortunately. I wanted to keep this, but I don't think we can afford to, really. Maybe we'll keep this, and then, oh, that'd be cool. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Let's keep this. We'll get rid of the glass, and then take the glass going through the floor, and we make a little doorway going around. Yeah, let's try. So we've removed the glass. I think what we're gonna do is so the way it's set up right now is let's cut off like right. There's one, like, I don't know. Where do we, I don't even know where to cut off. I guess keep, yeah, let's do this. Let's cut this off. So then it's 15, too many channels. Yeah, that I get. So let's bring this up and around. So let's just connect it here, really. Let's go up. I think this should give power to it as well. Yeah, woo. It turned on, that's cool. I think it changes the color as well, doesn't it? Or why is it, it's one color? I think that's kind of concerning. Or it's just slow grading, I'm not sure. Let's connect now the next one. which we'll just bring over as well, I guess. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. Let's just, oops. That's my mistake. There we go. Let's bring this over and connect it like this. And now I think everything should be connected. Let's look at this. Oh, is it? So, oh, okay. So I think we have to remove this controller. I think missing channel. Like, I don't know actually. So there's nothing connected to it. Let's go under. Technically, this is all connected and it's connected to this. So I think because this is another network, so I think we need to remove this and connect this. 17. And now I think it's fine. Let's click this and see. So these are missing channels. Is there too many? Like, why are these missing channels? I wonder. Device online. Everything's online, it looks like. Something is offline. Missing channel. Maybe there might be too many connections here, maybe. Let's see. I'm well aware of. There we go. It's cool, you can kind of see all the different colors. There we go. So everything's actually online now. Max power, energy used, not a whole lot. So let's sleep and then we'll get a better look at this. So we slept. I think this is good now. I think this infinity booster is still connected. This is still gonna be our main. Like, let's search sulfur. Yeah. So this is still our main. Let's search singularity actually. Singularity. So there we go. We found our missing ones. I'm gonna discard 10 because I gave myself 10 in the last episode. So that's one thing we don't have to worry about. So this is cool. I'm gonna redo this casing because this casing looks absolutely stupid. And then we'll make more cables and stuff. We'll leave this here. We'll probably just get rid of that, honestly, because I don't think we can do anything with that. But now that we are done upgrading this, at least for the time being, it looks cool. We've connected all of our channels back. We'll probably have to do a little bit of rewiring offline. This is fine though. We're chilling. Our storage, you know, it's cool. What I wanted to do, I think, is continue making, now that it's back to working, before, because it wasn't exporting all the stuff, we have an automatic fissile fuel setup. I don't know what the easiest way would be to take all the fuel over there. I usually just break that and bring it back, but there's probably an easier way. So now this is just gonna be constantly running. We have a crap ton of sulfur, a crap ton, not a crap ton of that. We have a lot of yellow cakes. So this is just gonna be constantly running. I think it's weird how it runs. It'll make it and then it doesn't do anything. But we're gonna keep continuing with the intro crystal stuff. I was gonna say the best way to do this is I was gonna make this a little farm, little title of how to do it. But then what I had in mind just didn't work out. So I just lazily placed the intro seed in the block and then mined it for dust and then just created the crystal, made it into a seed essentially. So let's go back to the Nexium emitter. So we want to make this. So the quantum computer core, which isn't too bad, but we need concurrent presses, which you get from an inscriber concurrent press, which is under silicon press. I think we have 2 silicon presses, I think. I suppose we don't have this item, the crystal egg assembler. Crystal egg this thing. What do we have? What do we need? Skystone tank. We don't have Skystone. How do we not have Skystone? Come on. Come on, Koro. So we can get one of these. Cool. Now what is this? Extended machine frame. Oh, it's with the oh, I'm glad we actually made these. Okay, perfect. And we can make this, I believe. Yeah. So I'll place this like, how many channels are left? A decent amount. I'll place this in here. And I think it's 3. That, and so like, no, this. And then we should get exactly what we need. Then we can make this. Let's go over here. Let's put this back in here. Throw in some intro. We don't have, let's see, we don't have redstone, but it doesn't seem like it actually matters. Well, where's it taking it though? Oh, I see. It's actually making them. I forgot we had printed silicone in here. So it's actually. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay, so we'll let this sit, I guess, for a little bit. So it just knows to keep filling that. Let's grab our concurrent processor. Let's go over here. So I think recipe calls for just literally one of these. So let's put one here. Let's take our singularities from here. I think it's 8. I guess. So it's 8. Let's 8 of these. 8 concurrent presses. Okay. And then next is quantum crafting unit, which we can make, I think. I think we have. Yes, we can. Put this in here. Quantum computer accelerator, which is made with not too much, actually. Let's make more quantum accelerator. We need quite a bit. And just like that. Oh, we don't have enough shattered singularities. How do you make those? I forget. Oh, this is the ender pearl and skystone thing. I see. So let's just throw. Where'd my singularities go? Did we lose them again? Oh, okay, here they are. Let's throw these in here. Let's do this thing. It's working. How much endstone do we got? Not a whole lot. I think it's enough to put 100,000 in. Oh yeah. Then I think we also have a lot of matter balls. Not a whole lot, but it's enough. That should be good, I think. Let's just let this cook. I just feel like we can put acceleration cards in here, which is pretty sick. I completely forgot. We need one more of these quantum. Is it this one? I think so. Oops. Uno more. And to make this one, we need. This is actually what we're aiming to make. So we have that. We need the quantum computer core. How do we make these? Quantum storage unit. Quantum. What are these? Printed quantum alloy. What is this? Oh, okay. That's actually not that hard. That's a lot of resources, though. Quantum infusion? Quantum infused dust? Inscriber? What is going on? Actually, we just crush it. Okay. What we're gonna do is take these out. Let's get some. So I'm taking a little break in the video. I was thinking I was gathering this lava for a reaction chamber. I'm trying to think like what's a good thing to really get out of this video. You know, if you're watching Minecraft, what's good? And I think the biggest thing probably people I would assume struggle with is getting a lot of singularities fast, because it takes up. I think it's what 256 for one matter ball times 64. I think it's 40,000 items to even make one. So what's the fastest and easiest way to get a singularity? Now, in this, I don't think it matters which, if you use condensed matter balls or condensed to singularities, because it's the same amount of items, I'm pretty sure. But the easiest way that I found to do it is actually make a shit ton of easy seeds and throw it in your mystical agriculture farm if you have one. From what it looks like so far, I'm going to need a lot more singularities, and I'm very glad I have excess stuff from when I did the dimensional seed. So I'm taking all this essence I have. I think I have just essence. A lot of these essences I'm not going to use, like say glowstone essence. I have 120k. If I can make 12 dust. I think I can just throw that in there. Maybe not. I might have to be a block. But let's take like end steel or end essence was the one I've been using. You throw that in, you get 24 blocks. That counts as so much towards this. You could even use dirt, I think. I'm pretty sure dirt works. A super simple seed to make. You get, oops, that's not the essence. You get 24 blocks. You just pump it into this with 4 acceleration cards, and you're gonna have so many matter balls so fast. As long as your mystical agriculture farm is maxed out, you take the essence, you turn it into a block. Ideally, you have an 82 system set up to your chest, and then you just pump it into this, and then set up an export bus to your reaction chamber. And then what I'm hoping will happen is let's put the output. Can you not do that? I guess not. Let's get a pipe. I guess these. Yeah, it's probably just not enough power. So we have all these singularities. Sorry, I just blanked for a moment. Let's take all our, like, as much matter balls as possible. We got quite a bit there. And then as soon as we put it in, boom, we have a shit ton of, got 7 singularities. And Is it a waste of mystical agriculture space? Yeah, but if you're pretty far into the game, you probably have a lot of resources already, so you don't need to completely utilize all the space for important items like gold, iron. You probably already have a lot of that, so you can really just throw everything in this thing, create some singularities, and go from there. Like if I just put in, we have 22k left. Let's see, can we put in endstone or end ingots? Let's see. So you can literally put anything, I think. I wonder how much did that actually put in. Let's see. Is there a difference? Like, does a diamond give you more? I'm gonna assume probably not. You actually can't put a diamond in here. Oh, there we go. I think it's the same. I think every item is just one. So yeah, that's the fastest way, I think, it most likely to get a singularity. Mystical agriculture into this. Take the matter balls, throw it in this, and then you have 20 singularities just like that. So we need to make this thing, and to get this we need to make quantum storage components. To make that we need quantum processor, and to make, actually can we do this in here? No, well I mean we can, but the quantum, this is a long process. Quantum alloy is singularities. That's so much, I feel like. I think that's, let's get bronze. Bronze. Thankfully we have bronze seeds. Oh, it's copper, it's not even bronze. Let's throw this in. Oh, actually, what was it? Quantum alloy? There's another step, I forgot about that. I need quantum infusion, which is, let's throw these in a crusher. I guess, yeah, 5's good, I assume. Let's look at this. Quantum infusion is water. Okay, so we got water. Let's throw this in here and hope for the best. Let's see. Okay. Nothing. Oh, it requires 4 buckets. I see. Okay, I don't even see that. Ah, it is working. How do I get that out, I wonder? Oh, there we go, like that. Interesting, interesting. Quantum infusion bucket. So we need to get, I should have done that, honestly. I should have, we can reverse it, can't we? Put it like right here. Why not? Let's throw that away. Let's throw our quantum infusion stuff. And then I forget what it was even. Quantum ingot. Where'd it go? Ingot. Quantum alloy? That is alloy. So we need shattered singularity. So I should do this, honestly. Let's throw some acceleration cards in there. No, we don't have any. Well, we do, but so we'll get that making. I'm trying to think. Like we don't have a lot of blocks. We don't have a lot of random essence we can just throw in there. So we may actually get stuck. I'm feeling like. What do you get from blazing crystal? I think it's just 1, isn't it? You get 3. It's not great. You want like a nice high return. This is what you want. Let's see. Redstone, yeah, but that's the good stuff. Steel? We definitely don't need that much steel. Let's use steel. Steel ingot. So that'll make a decent amount. Let's put like 100,000. How much does that use? Oof. No way, really? Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I guess, okay, let's put more endstone in here. Do we have more endstone? See, these are just looking at me. But we have to get rid of them because I cheated them in the last video, so there we go. Maybe we could just make more. Let's just put, let's just keep making this. Let's just go bit by bit. We don't have to like stress really. So we want to make these storage components, or actually we need the quantum pressor, which is a printed quantum circuit, quantum press, engineer press, and logic press. With a shattered singularity. I think we have 1 shattered singularity, don't we? Let's see. We do. So let's put this, and which one was it even? I think it's this. Engineer and logic. Then inscriber. Let's use this one. Inscriber, logic, and then a shattered singularity. Oh no, it's stolen from us. Here it is, the quantum press. Let's put the quantum press in like this one, I guess. Let's put that in there. Let's make it 4. Then it should just throw them in here, I think. Why did this not work? Is that what was in here? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I think these had, yeah, these were still working. I completely forgot about these, honestly. So let's just throw these Johns out. There we go. Get our quantum. So we can make 1? That's crazy. Quantum processor. It's crazy. I feel like just the word quantum, like how far are we from quantum gear, I wonder? So we can make 1 of these. Actually, no, we can't even. Actually, can we? And then we're making this spatial thing. We need more of these crystals or these things. These, what are these called? Fluix pearls. And like that, we can make, what are these? Engineering? We can make a 12. I think that's fine. Let's go back. So we can make 1. Actually, we can't even make any. That's crazy. So we can make 1. We need 8 of these, which is ridiculous. We don't really have much of anything. We don't have, like, how many matter balls do we got? How many balls are in here? What's our limiting factor right now? I'm honestly not even sure what it is. I think it's just we need more shattered singularities. So we have 4 here. I'm honestly forgetting how you make shattered. Was it lava? It is lava. Ender dust and sky stone dust. And then we throw it in here. Again. So 8. Let's throw that in there. Can we make anything? No, we need 4 singularities. So we still can't. We're still limited by the fact that we need more singularities. So what we really need to do is, oh, maybe coal. Actually, coal. We have a shit ton of coal. That makes 12. We can do that actually, because coal is the one thing I feel like we're never gonna actually need. So that'll, yeah, cool. I'll take a coal pattern as well while we're at it, because it's gonna take a while to go through that, I feel like, and then we can just also make more. Let's throw this in here. Last space in this one. I think there's a better way to do this setup. I honestly might look into that, because I think by having all these cables connected like this, it ends up being, yeah, 17, which I feel like there's a different way we can do this. I think you can pass through all into one channel. I could be wrong. Let's make 100,000 more. If we can. So let's make that, and I think the matter ball should be going up. Yeah, so let's let this cook, honestly, I guess. Maybe we can make more matter condensers. So we set up all, well, not all, we set up 2 more of these matter things to really just try and speed up along how many matter balls we're getting. I did the math actually. It costs 16,000 matter balls or items to create 1 singularity, which is actually a lot better than what it was if you do the other way, which is 250,000 items, which is crazy to think about. That is so many items. So I'm glad we just had to go on this route. So like, look how much coal is just being sucked out constantly. Like, let's just make 100,000 more. Oh, we can't even. So what we'll probably have to do is probably dirt essence is the easiest to make. Dirt's like the dirt and endstone easy, like who needs any of those really? So it's like we are chilling if we do that. To craft, able to craft 100,000. So let's just do that. It should take all this, I'm pretty sure. Then yeah, I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make some more seeds offline. Let this run because this is gonna take a while to get at least a decent amount of singularities. And then next video we'll have a big stack of singularities. Is hopefully the goal. Like I mean, like a few stacks of them, and we'll be set to go all in one go, and hopefully get to the final part of the next emitter, which is the create and immersive engineering. That's gonna be a really fun episode. I feel like this part is kind of boring. I feel like I'll have to cut this video up to make it more interesting. But I hope you guys are enjoying this journey still. We're slowly getting more advanced. Things are becoming more apparent to us, and it's good. We got something crazy in the works. So stay tuned for that. Don't know when it's coming out, and you're here to hear first. So just be prepared. Just be prepared. But anyways, I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.